If you are a real estate agent and you are tired of cold calling, door knocking, paying for ads that flat out don't work, or just tired of not knowing how to generate leads, then this is the channel for you. We are four rockstar agents who have come together to help fellow agents achieve financial freedom as well as location and time freedom. My name is Andy Hollis, along with my partners Aileen Fountain, David Doran, and Tim Hollenden. Together, we have over 50 plus years experience and knowledge in the real estate and sales and training industry, and we are hoping to pass that knowledge on to you. So let's get started. Okay, guys and gals, welcome to Magnetic Marketing YouTube Made Simple. My name is Andy Hollis. I'll be doing your training today. Let's just start from the top. Stop paying for real estate ads that do not work. I mean, listen, in this training program, we will show you exactly how we influenced 3.3 million people, racked up 9 years. That's 9 years worth of prospecting in just over a year. We closed 25 million plus, a little bit over that, sales with 75 million in the pipeline. These are true statements. These are facts. We built $1 million real estate team and we earned $80,000 in GCI in just 120 days. This is without cold calling, door knocking, or spending a single dollar on ads. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it is. And I'm going to show you exactly how we did it. I'm going to show you this simple process. So listen, what I need you to do is, get out a pad, a piece of paper, a pen, something, take a little notes, and set everything else aside. Turn off your cell phone, or at least turn the volume down, and kind of get rid of all your distractions. I'm going to try not to take up too much of your time, but I'm going to show you exactly how we did this. So this training is going to be just a little bit long, but I promise you it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it if you stay all the way to the very end. Here is the blunt truth. Let's say you're an agent, a team leader, riding the roller coaster of referrals and your network, crossing your fingers every month that the well doesn't go dry. Deep down, one bad month and you're probably out of business. The cards come tumbling down. Listen, I've been there. I promise you I've been there. I've been there when I didn't know where my next deal was coming from. Some days you're totally lost. You're staring at the calendar, wondering what you're going to do, where the heck your next client's coming from. You're aching for structure, a system that actually works and lets you breathe and stop the constant worrying and starting from scratch every single month. You've knocked on doors. You've called FSBOs and expired listings. You're running dead-end ads. You're paying for some magic script and wondering if it'll work. It's exhausting. And I understand that completely. And I was right there with you. You're still on the grind every single day, trapped in business where you're the one, getting used instead of making your money work for you. I mean, it's an absolute hamster wheel that you get yourself on. So you're watching the discount brokerages, the cheap agents, they step in, they swoop in with their cut rate deals and they steal the clients that they undercut you left and right, and they steal the clients that you've been after, that you've been working for. So, and then there are the clients. Golly, the clients, you bend over backwards, you spend weeks hauling them around, answering their questions, showing them 15 different properties. And then they ditch you for some reason. I'll tell you a little story. I was buying Zillow ads, realtor.com leads, and, or Zillow leads, excuse me. And, the whole time I was buying that, you spend $1,500, $2,500 a month. They promise you that you're going to get, your certain area. And the thing about it is that a lot of times when these people, you pick up the phone and you call these people, first off, if you don't call them in the first 5 minutes, they're gone. They're gone to somebody else. But then, you do get in touch with them. And then, like I said, that they make you answer 15,000 different questions. They send you over here. They might send you over to, go find out all this information about this house. You find out all that information. You get everything for them. And then lo and behold, they tell you, they ghost you. Or if you do finally get back in touch with them a month later, then they say, oh, yeah, well, my cousin's brother's uncle's nephew is a realtor in your area, so I just use them. But thank you for the information. You keep posting on social media, Or maybe you're paying, a virtual assistant to keep the content flowing. Everyone says, just stay consistent, just stay consistent, just keep posting, and your clients will come. But, then they never do. So you get no leads, no return on investment. You're just wasting your time. You're spinning your wheels. Or maybe you're like some agents hopping from one lead to the next, one generation lead to the next. You're buying Facebook ads. You're paying for Google ads. You're pouring all your money into Zillow. You're pouring all your money into realtor.com. You're desperate for something to stick. You just want something that's going to work. And you're like everybody else. You're always looking for that newer, shinier penny, and it just never comes. You're treating your lead generation like a weight loss fad, chasing the next magic solution, that magic pill, and you're still getting nothing but time wasters and lowballers who won't respect your time and your skills. And don't even get me started on winter, which I hate, by the way. I cannot stand cold weather. But every single year, the slow season comes barreling in, and you're stuck staring down the barrel of zero deals, zero clients, and zero income, back to square one. The thought of hustling back to the top in January is like a bad recurring nightmare. It just keeps getting over and over and over. You want a bulletproof system, structured lead generation that pumps out warm, qualified leads, high value clients each and every day of the year. And even when you're off the clock, if you want clients who respect your time, who actually see your value and come ready to close deals with you, no more chasing leads, no more begging for business, no more feast or famine roller coaster on your lead source, just steady automated leads coming in like clockwork, then I've got the solution for you. If you want business with predictable, dependable income all year long, even in the slow season, forget about starting from scratch every January. No more feast or famine roller coaster. Just get ready. Imagine owning a business that is truly yours, a business that does not leave you worn down, chained to your phone, or constantly doubting where the next client would come from. A business where you set the terms. That was the biggest thing for me with the realtor.com and the Zillow leads, was the fact that I could not stand that I had to be chained to that phone. If you get a notification that you got a new lead on Zillow or Trulia or realtor.com, if you don't call them in the next 5 minutes, they're gone to somebody else. It may be less time than that now. It may be 3 minutes. But the thing about it is that, you could never go on vacation. Not for 1 minute you can't go on vacation. It's just not a fun thing to do. So this program is for you if all these points above resonate. So let's talk about the core concept. Most agents are caught up in an endless cycle of chasing. They're cold calling, they're door knocking, they're buying leads on these other platforms, constantly hustling for the next client, desperate for any nibble of interest. But when you chase, you're already below the client. They hold the power. They know you are at their mercy, and for you forever are dependent on the next yes to survive. This is the opposite of freedom. This is not what you want. This is a losing game. The only way to win in real estate is to attract, not chase. It's like dating or anything in life. Attraction changes everything. When people come to you, it's because they value what you bring to the table. It's on your terms, and it puts you in the driver's seat, not scrambling to keep up with someone else's agenda. And right now, this approach is more important than ever. With industry shifts, you've got the NAR lawsuit, you've got rising interest rates on mortgages, you've got talk of market contractions and uncertainty surrounding the elections that are up right now. So agents who keep chasing are setting themselves up for disaster. They're setting themselves up to lose because the market rewards agents who adapt, who stand out, and who position themselves as authorities. These are the agents clients will seek out even when the times get tough. So how you position yourself as the agent clients want to work with is so important. And that is where you leverage YouTube. That's where the magic comes in. YouTube is the most powerful tool available in real estate today for several reasons. YouTube attracts high quality leads around the clock. Your videos work 24/7, drawing in warm prospects who already know, like, and trust you before they even reach out. This isn't throwing spaghetti at the wall. These leads are serious and they are ready for a professional. The leads that you get off of this platform are going to be totally different from the leads that you talk to on, say, Zillow or realtor.com, or even a Facebook ad where they just click an ad and come in. Facebook ads are great. They work. Google ads are great. They work. Absolutely. But you're still chasing that lead. You're still trying to get someone to talk to you who doesn't even know who you are. The fact of the matter is, on YouTube, and I'll tell you, the first time we ever had somebody do this, it was amazing to me. The first time the phone rang, it was so amazing when that person picked up the phone and they said, "Hey, is this the YouTube guy?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they said, "Well, I can't believe you answered the phone like I'm some celebrity or something." And so anyway, then you talk to them for a few minutes and they go, "We've been watching your videos and we love them. We feel like we know you. You're somebody we could sit down and have a drink with and just have a chat." And I'm like, "Well, I am." And so that is the type of client that you get off of there. They already know you. They already like you. They trust you. They think you're an expert in the area because you're showing them through video that you are. YouTube leads are the highest quality leads in real estate for this reason. The clients who they've seen you, they trust you, they know you, they think you're an expert because you've already proven it through your content. Research shows that video content can be 600% more effective on building trust and establishing authority compared to other formats. It's like compounding interest in your business. YouTube videos don't disappear after a week. They actually live forever. They're evergreen. Unlike Facebook ads, where you run Facebook ads and then, they're gone in a week. And if you don't continue to pay for them, they really disappear. They're gone forever. Once your content is out there, it builds and builds and builds. It's creating a pipeline of people who are watching your videos without having you constantly chase down the lead. Basically, what it does is it multiplies you. I mean, you think about it. In your mind, who's the best salesperson that you know? Well, it's you. And who knows your area better than you do? Nobody. You do. So what you're doing is basically, like, you put out 100 videos, then you have just multiplied yourself by 100 times. And think about how many people you could put yourself in front of. If that one video gets 2,000 views, well, now you've just put yourself in front of 2,000 people. I mean, it absolutely just multiplies yourself. YouTube nurtures existing leads and multiplies referrals. Even people you meet through other channels or past clients, they'll find your videos and become even more connected to you. Referrals and repeat business skyrocket because your videos continue building trust without you lifting a finger. We just had a client who bought a $400,000 house from us, and they referred someone through the YouTube channel, and they referred someone to us who turned around within 2 months and bought $1.5 million condo. So I'm telling you, it is a compounding effect. It just continues to build. It slashes your client acquisition cost to nearly zero. You don't have to pay for ads. You don't have to buy leads. Endless marketing tactics go out the window. You absolutely have one platform to focus on. All of these become secondary when you're generating consistent organic leads who are ready to work with you. But there's a catch. Most agents simply don't have the skills to make this happen on their own. It's not that YouTube is difficult. It's that it takes a clear, proven system and strategy to turn it into a true lead generation powerhouse. And that's where we come in. We're the only ones dedicated to providing real estate agents with a step-by-step, simple process. I say that again, a step-by-step, simple process to finally attract clients and put your lead generation source on autopilot. We give you everything you need to create a consistent, scalable business that puts you in control. No more guessing, no more chasing, no more being at the mercy of low quality leads or discount competitors. You'll be building a reliable foundation for business that grows year after year and a tool powerful enough to do it. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. This is my background. My name is Andy. I have been In sales for over 30 years. I've been in the car business and real estate. I've been in real estate for now a little over 10 years. I've helped hundreds, if not thousands, of clients find their dream homes and generate millions in sales. From the outside, it probably looked like I had it all figured out, but by mid 2022, I was ready to walk away from it all. The grind was absolutely killing me. And I'll tell you a quick story. I basically had called it quits. I said, I'm done. Because the car business is so much different from real estate, because car business is a instant gratification. Someone comes on the lot, they buy a car, they're gone, they sign the paperwork, they take the car with them, it's over. To me, I was having to chase these people in real estate and chase them and chase them and chase them. And it just wasn't jiving. And I thought, well, there's got to be a better way. I was ready to quit. Long story short, I went to a friend of mine, got me to go to an event in Dallas, Texas. And the first day of the event, it was the same old, same old. It was people saying the same thing. You got to do this. You got to buy ads. You got to door knock. You got to cold call. You got to send out postcards. And I didn't want to do all that. And I was like, this is still chasing people. I don't want to do it. So I decided I was just done. I was just not going to do it. So she said, look, go to day two event. There's one particular thing I want you to see, and it's basically about YouTube. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. I'll go take a look. So we go to the event. I was blown away. The guy was talking about all these different numbers and everything, and what it can do, and how it does this and how it does that, and it works for you, and you don't have to chase these people down anymore. And I thought, well, this is it. This is it. This is what I got to do. I basically, I was standing up almost the whole time, so excited about seeing this program. Told Aileen, my now business partner, and I told her, I said, look, this is what I'm going to do. She said, no, this is what we're going to do. This is the reason I brought you here, is so I could let you see what this is about. But this is what we're going to do. Long story short, we did it. I had to sit down and just dive into this YouTube thing, and I went through this training program and that training program and another training program and bought another training program, and everything just was so difficult. I mean, I'm like, oh my gosh, there has to be an easier way. Well, I've created an easier way. So I took all those and learned from all these different people, and I created a simple step-by-step process to walk you through and actually show you exactly what content to shoot, exactly what order to shoot it in, exactly how to lay out everything within your channel to turn it into a 24/7 lead generating machine. When I started, I had absolutely no clue as to what I was doing. I didn't know how to shoot videos. I was scared of the camera. I didn't want to get in front of the camera at all. All I knew is I wanted to make a change, and I was willing to learn. So that's what I did. I learned. Absolutely, I learned. And I spent the next couple of years, again, like I said, investing in this different coaching. And I almost gave up. I kept thinking, this isn't going to work. This is so hard. Oh my gosh. I mean, our phone didn't ring for the first 7 months, about to go broke, but I stuck with it. I stuck with it, and I really just took a deep dive into it, and I figured out the simple way to make all this go. I mean, there had to be an easier way, and I found it. My business partner and I launched Orange Beach, Alabama Living YouTube channel, and everything changed. We started as a way to showcase lifestyle in Orange Beach. We hashtag the beach life, wanted to show people what it was like to actually live here. But it really turned into something, when the phone started ringing. Today, the channel attracts thousands and thousands of viewers every single month, and it has a steady stream of qualified leads. Like I said before, we've got about $75 million worth of sales in the pipeline that's going to cultivate within the next year, probably a year or 2 years. The reason I say that is because some of these people that call you, they may be 2 years out before they actually are ready to buy. But, they call you up and they say, look, I'm retiring in 2 years. This is where I want to retire. And I'm going to watch your videos until then so I can learn everything about the area. And that's what we're trying to accomplish. So after we created the channel for the first time in decades, I stopped chasing leads and I started attracting them. They started calling us. Here's what the transformation meant for me. No more cold calling or wasting time on outdated methods. A predictable, scalable pipeline of leads coming in every single month. I had a lot more time to spend with my family and a lot more time to go on vacation, to play golf, to do all these other things. Once you get the systems in place and you get it set up, that's where the freedom comes in. So let me tell you about my partners. Tim Hollenden is an absolute fantastic guy. Tim has been immersed in real estate since childhood. He's been walking job sites with his father. His father was an architectural draftsman. He began selling real estate in 2002 with ERA, had a RE/MAX franchise in 2010. In 2011, Tim launched his own RE/MAX franchise, RE/MAX Champions. He grew it to over 30 agents, and he became the third largest producing RE/MAX office in Louisville, Kentucky. His team, the Hollenden team, consistently ranked in the top three with RE/MAX teams in that area, and he achieved statewide recognition, including the fifth largest team in Kentucky and Tennessee in 2017. Tim's accolades include RE/MAX's Diamond Club Award, earned 3 of his last 5 years, recognized annual commissions of over $1 million. Yes, that's right, $1 million in GCI. In 2018, Tim transitioned to eXp Realty, where he leads nearly 3,000 agents, consistently caps his commission, and has won prestigious Icon Award 3 years in a row. Tim is responsible for a lot of the things that I have done. Tim is a really, really, really great guy. He's licensed in 3 states, Kentucky, Indiana, and Alabama. And he has a YouTube channel himself. That's a little bit about Tim. And last but not least, there's Aileen. With 20 years of real estate experience, Aileen has built a thriving business driven by compassion and determination. She was the #1 single agent for RE/MAX in her former office, and then she has won the Icon Award 5 times at eXp Realty since joining in 2018. She started with no sales experience at 25, and Aileen's just been an absolute rock star. She built a big business, a referral business, where she did nothing but work referrals in her sphere. And, the thing about it is she didn't really need to get started in YouTube. But the fact is, she wanted to be relevant for years to come. And she knew the times were changing. And she thought to herself, and she can tell you this herself, she said, if I don't get on board with the changing times, I'm going to be left in the dust. And that's exactly what she did, was she said, I'm done with all the other stuff. I'm just going to continue to work my client base, and I'm going to build a new client base or add to it with the power of YouTube. And that's exactly what we've done. So the shift that Aileen took allowed her to transform her business. She eliminated all the online leads that she was buying, and she was able to get back her time. So, listen, believe it or not, she takes an entire month off every single year and vacations for the whole month of July, if you can believe it, right in the middle of the summer. If you don't think it's bought her freedom, it definitely has. What our mission is now, we are basically on a mission to help other real estate agents experience the same transformation that we've experienced. We know what it's like to feel stuck and burned out. We know what it's like to wonder if there is a better way and where your next deal is coming from. So we want to show you that there is a better way. If you're ready to stop grinding and start growing, we'd love to share everything in today's training that we've learned about leveraging the power of YouTube to create a business that works for you and not the other way around. You're not chained to your job. So here's the $1 million question. How can you create a system that is so different from your competitors that will make your clients call you? It'll make the phone ring. We have a 5-step simple process that will allow you to do this. Number 1, you have to identify your niche and target your audience. So let's cut the fluff and set the record straight. Most agents think they're doing video marketing because they're tossing up a random content about real estate, crossing their fingers and praying anyone cares enough to watch it. Spoiler alert, they don't. They don't watch the videos. They don't care. They don't care about this one property that you go out and you say, oh, look at this. This is the perfect place. What they care about is what they get when they buy that property. They care about a lifestyle. That's where we come in with the type of content that we create. Here's the reality. Posting generic one-size-fits-all content that looks exactly the same as every other agent out there is, they're spewing out the same message, shouting in the void so that nobody cares, nobody's listening. There's not potency, and it's very hard to establish status with prospects. They don't really care what you have to say. Why? Because there's no focus, there's no hook, there's no strategy. And when your videos are aimed at everyone, I mean, everybody on the planet, they resonate with no one. What does that get you? It gets you a sad trickle of inconsistent views. Engagement is so low, even bots won't bother commenting on your on your content. And an audience is so vague, it's practically invisible. The results are obviously expected. Your videos become digital tumbleweeds with your competitors. Those who know how to niche down and stand out run circles around you. Stop wasting your time. The old way of doing video marketing is just ineffective. It's the fastest way to irrelevance and being broke as a real estate agent. It's time to wake up and start creating content, potent content that actually moves the needle forward. That means understanding your audience, speaking directly to their pain points, and becoming an expert, your go-to expert in your market. Anything less is just noise. You will be just like every other agent in the market, not setting yourself apart, which will not get you the desired results that you're looking to achieve. You have to ask yourself, what is my ideal client looking for in this market? This is where the magic happens. Let's cut the fluff. If you want your videos to actually produce results, you've got to stop pumping out generic content and hoping that something sticks. The game has evolved and the market is more sophisticated than ever right now. The only way to win is to use something to win the hearts and masses, such as CMF protocol, which is content market fit. This is what separates the pros from the wannabes. It starts with one thing: nailing down your niche, not some vague audience like home buyers or sellers, or, that's who we're looking for. That's for amateurs. What I'm talking about is razor sharp, pinpointed accuracy on your content. Maybe it's first time buyers in your city. Maybe it's ultra high net worth individuals hunting for luxury properties. Maybe it's Christian home buyers. Maybe it's veterans in the area. Maybe it's golfers. Maybe it's, whatever you decide that you want to focus on, that's what you need to focus on. Whoever it is, every word, every video, every message is designed specifically for them. Why? Because when you speak directly to their needs, you stand out. You cut through all the noise and you position yourself as an expert. Here's where it gets even better. With the right content, your videos don't just sit idle. They work hard 24/7 while you're asleep, on vacation, or out just living life. Your videos are out there hustling for you 24/7. I mean, just absolutely hustling, educating, attracting, and pre-qualifying your ideal clients. This is what you call a compounding effect. This positions you as the authority in your niche and establishes you as the local celebrity, not just another agent lost in the crowd, but a trusted expert people seek out. I'll tell you a quick story. I went to a local ice cream shop here. It's called Milkshake Mama, I think is what it's called. But anyway, I stepped into the place first time I ever been there. It was a brand new place. It may have been open a month, something like that. But I walk into the place and the guy behind the counter says, "Oh my gosh, I know you." And I'm like, "You do?" He said, "Yeah, I know you from YouTube. You're the reason I moved here." And I'm like, I was with my wife and I said, "Okay." Oh, wow. And he said, "Yeah, I didn't realize I was going to have a celebrity in my store." And I'm like, "Well, you still don't." I said, "But, thank you. Thank you for the accolades." But my point is, then it caused me to have a conversation with this guy. Now we're on, I mean, he knew me already. I didn't know him, but he knew me. And that's where the magic really happens with these videos. So what happens when they trust you? It's literally game over. You attract leads who they're already sold on you. No more cold calls, no more chasing. These people legitimately show up ready to work with you because they've already brought into your brand and your expertise. But that's not the best part. Your videos work another kind of magic. They build rapport and destroy objections before the lead even picks up the phone. By the time that they reach out to you, they already know your face, your voice, your personality, and most importantly, they trust you. They absolutely trust you. They think of you as a friend. Best of all, even if you're running ads on the side, your leads from cold ads now convert at a higher rate too. Because you can run the ads and then refer people back to your YouTube page, and they can watch videos, even if they come in off of a paid ad. You can have them watch your YouTube videos, and they get to know you before you even sit down to have a conversation. This is not a gimmick. It's a proven, repeatable system for attracting leads, building relationships at a scale, and owning your market. That is important. The old way of video marketing is dead. The CMF protocol is the only way that I've seen to actually formulate potent messages with the marketing segment that you are going after. It's literally the difference between struggling to compete and completely dominating your niche. Ask yourself this: how likely is someone to work with you if they knew you were the expert in the area? You provide great information, they know your face, they feel comfortable with you, and they feel like they can trust you before they even speak to you. What does a properly set up YouTube channel with CMF look like, and how does it perform? I'll show you. This is from the back end of our channel. This is from the Orange Beach, Alabama Living YouTube channel. So in 1 year and 10 months, this is what we've done. We've had 3.3 million impressions. Now, if you've ever bought a Facebook ad and you or Google ads, you do realize that's what you pay for, is impressions. So you can set it up to pay for impressions or clicks or what have you, but I'll give you an example. I ran one for 30 days just trying to see in comparison to this YouTube thing when I first got started. So in the 30-day period, I got a total of 15,000 impressions. And then I even forget how many clicks I had, but I actually only had 2 leads, one of which was a dud, one of which they haven't bought anything yet. But I mean, literally, that was 3 years ago or 2 years ago when I ran that Facebook ad. But my point is, I got 15,000 impressions. That 30-day ad cost me $96. Well, it was a little over that. It was like $115, I think, for the 30-day ad to get 15,000 impressions. In 1 year and 10 months, I've gotten 3.3 million impressions off of this YouTube page, and it has not cost me a dime, not one thin dime. We've gotten 156,100 views from those impressions, and we've gotten 12,800 watch hours from those impressions. But my point is, we've had 3.3 million impressions, and I have not spent a single solitary dime on ads, not one single dime. This thing is free. Here's the most shocking part. We've had 17,300 watch hours in that 22-month period. That equates to 9 years of prospecting. Here's the math. 17,300 hours divided by 8 hours a day equals 2,162 and a half. 2,163, I rounded up, divided by 240 working days a year equals 9 years of prospecting. Who prospects for 8 hours a day? So if you really put it into perspective and you only prospected, say, 4 hours a day, then you can double that. That's 18 years of prospecting. I mean, unbelievable in a year and 10 months. Video marketing is the answer to high quality leads. Future clients already know you, like you, and trust you. They know you're an expert in the field. You're eliminating the tire kickers. You also have a compounding asset working in your favor. I encourage you to actually see the true power of compounding. This is not linear growth. Why does it work so well? Almost no one else is doing it the correct way. You're setting yourself apart from your competitors on a spiritual, emotional, and physical level. You're also beating them economically due to the low cost of goods sold you hold within your business. You actually don't spend any money except for your time, and whatever little investment that you make as far as the equipment that it costs to do the videoing, which is not much. Video allows you to showcase your personality to build a genuine connection with your audience. People are more likely to trust you when they can see you and hear you, and it's your real voice, making it easier to convert viewers into clients. By providing valuable information, tips, and insights, you position yourself as the go-to expert in the market. This establishes credibility, and when people see you as knowledgeable, they are more inclined to reach out to you for your services. So here's a few facts for you. YouTube is the second largest search engine globally. Leveraging this platform means you have the opportunity to reach thousands, if not millions, of people who are searching for information related to real estate. like neighborhood tours, home buying tips, and market updates. The reason that YouTube is so much different than Facebook is because the content lives forever on YouTube. It is evergreen and it is a search engine. It's not a social media platform. So people are actually going in there to search for, they try to figure out things, like if they had to change out a water pump on their car and they wanted to do it themselves, they type in, how do I change a water pump on a 1995 Chevy Impala, whatever. I mean, that's how YouTube works. So you have to do the videos that make that people are actually searching for when they're wanting to move to your area. That's the key to getting your content out there so people can see it. Google also owns YouTube, so they favor video content. When you optimize your videos correctly, you increase the chances of your content appearing in top search results, drive more organic traffic to your channel and your website. Unlike traditional marketing methods, video content works around the clock. A well-optimized video can attract leads even while you're off the clock, while you're sleeping, providing a consistent stream of warm prospects who are already familiar with you and they think you're the expert in the area because you are. Video is more engaging than text messages alone. It captures attention, and people are more likely to retain information when it is presented visually and audibly at the same time. This makes your message more impactful and more memorable. While many agents still rely on traditional methods like flyers or print ads, video marketing allows you to stand out by delivering value in a dynamic and engaging format. This sets you apart as an innovative agent and provides modern, relevant content. Once a video is created, it can be shared and repurposed multiple times, making it a more cost-effective marketing strategy, whether you're doing home tours, client testimonials, educational content. You can use the same video across different platforms. So once you create a video on YouTube, you can share it across your other social media platforms. The Facebook, the TikTok, the Instagram, all of the above, the Twitter or X as it's called now. You can maximize your reach with minimal cost. By using video marketing, real estate agents not only build a strong personal brand, they also attract more quality and motivated leads who are already familiar with you before any direct contact occurs. This ultimately reduces time, reduces marketing costs, and increases conversion rate. So here's some frequently asked questions. What type of content should I create for my niche? And that really depends on your market. Meaning, are you in a relocation market? Are you in a vacation area? Or would you cater to investors? Would you cater to first-time home buyers? For the most part, you want to stick to whatever resonates with your target audience, such as neighborhood tours, market updates, buyer-seller tips, property walkthroughs, etc. Question number 2, how long does it take to see results after identifying and focusing on a niche? It typically takes a few months. I will tell you our story. We did not get the first phone call for 4 months, and then we did not get our first sale until 7 months after we started the channel. But the thing about this is we've created this program to simplify the steps. So we've made the mistakes. We've actually gone through the painstaking process of learning all this so that we can pass on the simple, really simple, step-by-step process with you so that you can cut that time down, hopefully. So the thing about it is I really feel like if you follow the process and go through this step by step, you can actually shorten that time a great bit. And it also depends on what market you're in. Question number 3, what if I'm not an expert in my chosen niche? It's okay when you're not an expert to start. Expertise comes with experience. Listen, if I were a brand new agent and I was starting, let's just say I got relocated to, I don't know, Maryland. Well, then I would start doing videos and I would tell that I was brand new. And I would say, hey, I'm brand new to whatever this area in Maryland and blah, blah, blah. And here's what, I've learned along the process. Here's what I do. Here's what I did. Here's what I did second. Here's what I did third. Walk them through your process of getting to know the area, and people will absolutely love it. That will make them resonate with you. You can also bring in experts. Like if you make relationships with contractors, mortgage lenders, all that, do interviews, collaborations with them, find out what they know about the area. And as you learn, then your audience will learn. How do I choose the right niche for my YouTube channel? Well, you start by analyzing your own strengths and expertise. So you consider which topics or areas you are most knowledgeable about, and you're passionate about. So research your local market and identify any gaps. For example, if there are many agents already covering luxury homes in your area, you might want to focus on first time buyers or relocation services. The key is to find a segment that has a demand for it, but is not oversaturated. And we'll show you how to do that. How do I know if my niche is too broad or too narrow? A good niche should always be specific to your target, as well as you have a well-defined audience, but it's broad enough to bring in a variety of content ideas. So if your niche is too broad, i.e. real estate, then you may struggle to stand out. Conversely, if it's too narrow, like luxury beach condos for retirees in one certain neighborhood, then you might not have enough content to reach a broader audience. So a balance is always great. They say balance in life is everything. Well, balance on this is also everything. Helping the first time buyer navigate the process in whatever city you're in offers room for you to grow while remaining specific. So, do you need to buy a bunch of expensive equipment to get started? No, you really don't. When we got started, we had a selfie stick, a smartphone, and I did go buy a good microphone because I found out quickly that people will watch bad video, but they will not watch bad audio. So even if your video is a little shaky, your editing's not so great, if the audio is bad, it's sayonara. They'll cut out on you. So make sure that you get a good microphone. Step 2, you got to plan the content that provides value and solves the problems. So there's a book out there called Magnetic Marketing by Dan Kennedy. According to the book Magnetic Marketing, all the frustrations and internal problems you're experiencing with your business today are because you don't have a good marketing system. Without a sufficient and steady stream of people with whom you can exchange value for money, then nothing else about your business matters. The financial reality is that every profession, every category of business, every sales team, every population, these figures you're going to see here below hold true. Only 1% create tremendous incomes and wealth. 4% do okay. 15% earn a good living, 60% struggle endlessly, which is probably in the category some of you guys are in right now. I was there. It's not that you don't have to be embarrassed about being there because I was there. And 20% fail miserably. But listen, it's only the ones who stop fail. If you never give up, you won't fail. And that's where we come in. So why most agents fail at video marketing and how to avoid their mistakes. Let's face it. I mean, most agents are completely missing the mark with video marketing. They crank out boring generic content, market updates that nobody asked for, and listing videos that feel like every other cookie cutter video that's out there. What's worse is the fact that there's usually never a personal touch, no valuable insight, and absolutely no clear call to action. It's a recipe for mediocrity. So they put out a listing video, and you've seen them, where the video comes in, it's all professionally done. They've hired some guy to do some drone footage, some guy or girl to do drone footage, and then here it comes swooping in, and you see the address to the property, and then they show you all the things around the room and, oh, here's the price and call me today because I'm the best realtor in the world and, blah, blah, blah. And nobody gives a crap. I mean, that is the truth. Nobody cares. That video is never going to be seen by anybody other than their friends and family who say, oh, Sheila, you're doing such a great job. You're such a wonderful realtor, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. That's where it stops. So viewer retention tanks because nobody sticks around for the content. It doesn't speak to them. They don't really care. Engagement is minimal at best. Like I said, it's probably their friends and family, that are the ones watching it, and they've probably already sold them. And let's not forget the real killer. You have zero predictability when it comes to generating leads. You have no idea whether this is going to work or not. And then they're just putting it out there. It's a hit and a hope. So take a step back and think about your clients for a moment. What questions are they asking? What's keeping them up at night? What are they Googling about buying or selling in your market? That's what you have to figure out. Answer those questions in your videos, speak directly with their concerns, and watch as you build a genuine connection that keeps viewers coming back time after time after time. Because here's the truth, video marketing isn't about you. It's about the client. It's about solving the audience's specific problems. When you do that, everything gets better. Trust me. So there is a better way though. The better way to video marketing is now to create and implement a CMF, content market fit curation creation strategy. If you're tired of spinning your wheels with video marketing that doesn't deliver, it's time for a better way. The solution lies within establishing your CMF. This is the method I've used personally to plan a proven strategy to create videos that truly connect with my audience and drive results. Here's how it works. You don't just post random videos. You create content that educates, solves pain problems, answers your audience's questions, and absolutely solves their issues. I mean, once and for all. For instance, if you do like top 5 tips for first-time home buyers in your city, whatever city you're in, what you need to know about buying a vacation home in that area. These videos are your tools that position you as the expert and make people want to work with you. So what happens when you set this up correctly? You unlock a consistent, effective, and scalable lead generation machine that does not just build your business, it actually solidifies you as the authority and amplifies your brand in the market. You create a consistent inbound lead source without spending a dime on ads. The leads come to you pre-qualified and ready to work with you. What I mean by pre-qualified is they've already weeded out all of their objections when they get to you. So they're not calling you just trying to find out, again, like on a Zillow or a realtor.com lead, all they see is the address. They see the property. They see the pictures. That's it. That's all they see. But when they call you, then they start talking to you. They want to find out, well, how far is it to the beach from there? How far is it to Publix to buy my groceries? How far is it to the drugstore? So when I have to get my medicine, how far, what are the schools like in the area? All that stuff they can't find out unless you do it for them on video. You can show them all that. You can show them the lifestyle, what it's like, what their life is going to be like when they buy this property or when they buy a property in that area. It doesn't have to be the one you're showcasing. You establish yourself as the go-to expert in your market. You earn trust. You earn credibility, and you win the hearts of your clients. You generate better clients, people that don't disturb you when you're off the clock, and they don't complain. Your visibility skyrockets, reaching more people than ever. People now refer you without actually even being a client and transacting with you. A case in point, I had to go to the doctor's office with my wife the other day. I met some people. Some people were staring at me from across the room. And I kept looking over at them like, do I know them? Do I know them? And so the lady looks at me and she says, do you sell real estate in this area? And I said, yes, I do. And she said, oh my gosh, I know you. You're from the YouTube channel. We've seen your videos. And I said, oh, okay. Yeah, great. And they said, well, listen, we just moved here, but we're renting, but we're going to be ready to buy in about 6 months. And you are our guy that we're going to call. We're from Mississippi. And they said, but I wanted to tell you, we have told a lot of our neighbors who are looking for vacation homes in this area that we've shown them your videos. So basically, bingo, there's a referral. So they're like, well, we're getting all of our neighbors to watch your videos, and they're going to reach out to you when they're ready too. And some of them are $1 million clients. They're going to be ready here shortly. It works. You build long-term evergreen marketing system. I mean, this thing keeps working for you year after year after year. And here's the thing, Your videos that you put out there, you could have made a video 2 years ago about a certain neighborhood, but that video is still relevant today because you didn't showcase just one property. You showcased the neighborhood, showed people what it's like to live in there. So you can always refer back to that video. If somebody calls you and asks you about a certain neighborhood, then you can send them the video and go, here you go, watch this video, and I'll call you this afternoon. Boom. That's the way it goes. On to step number 3. You have to optimize your videos for eyeballs and traffic generation. So here's the harsh truth. Most agents sabotage their video with marketing efforts before they even get started. By uploading videos with generic titles and weak descriptions that give YouTube's algorithm nothing to work with, most agents shoot themselves in the foot. They just put out some generic content. And listen, I was guilty of that. When I first started the YouTube channel, I thought, hey, I put out a video, it's going to go viral, and people are going to start calling me from all over the world. I thought that's the way it worked. Well, that is not the way it works. The results are obviously as expected. They put out this generic content and it goes nowhere. Your videos get buried, completely invisible to potential viewers and clients. No clicks, no engagement, no leads. Without proper SEO optimization, your videos will never get seen at all. If you're not taking the time to craft compelling, keyword-rich titles and detailed descriptions designed to rank in search results, you're not just leaving views on the table, you're leaving business on the table. Optimizing videos for eyeballs and traffic. How to do this? How do you do this, you ask? So you research keywords related to your niche and use them in your titles, descriptions, and tags. For example, moving to whatever your town is. I live in Orange Beach, Alabama. So moving to Orange Beach, Alabama, here's what you need to know. The result will get higher ranking in YouTube search, more organic traffic, and increase the visibility. So what we use a tool, you're wondering how to do this. Well, we use a tool called TubeBuddy. You treat your YouTube videos like a mini website. You use SEO practices, that search engine optimization for best practices to make them discoverable by people searching for real estate information. Again, YouTube is a search engine. So, you put, like I said, when somebody's looking to change out a fan belt motor on a whatever, then that's what they search in YouTube. If they're looking for a $500,000 condo in, say, Orange Beach, Alabama, well, that's what they're going to search for. $500,000 condo in Orange Beach. And you want your video to be the one to pop up. So there are several tools that you can use to accomplish this, but we use TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy seems to be the best that we found. So using TubeBuddy makes optimization on your videos fairly easy and effective, helping real estate agents maximize their reach, their growth, their audience, and consistently generating leads to their channel. It provides data-driven insights and tools to ensure that your videos rank and you get more views over time. And, listen, we don't really care about the vanity matrix. I'm not really after views, but let's face it, the more views you get, the more eyeballs it's in front of. So I don't really get caught up too much on that. TubeBuddy allows you to see exactly what these keywords are, and it's an easy way to use it. But here's the back end of TubeBuddy, kind of what it looks like. As you can see here, you type in travel vlog and it shows you, how the search volume is, the competition, how it's weighed, the optimization strength, and how many videos are in a search result on a monthly basis. So there's keywords and there's ways to use this, and we will exactly teach you how to work. So step 2 and 3 facts, frequently asked questions. How do I find the right keywords in my video? The answer to that is you start by thinking about what your target audience is searching for. You can use TubeBuddy as a tool to figure this out. So you basically can see what people are searching for on a month-to-month basis. How many keywords should I use in my video tags? You usually want to aim for 5 to 10 relevant keywords that are closely related to your video's content. So you want to include both broad and specific. Example of this is real estate agent tips, buying a home in, say, Orlando, Florida, to maximize the reach. you make sure your tags are varied enough to capture both of those. And you don't want to over tag a video. Over tagging a video, YouTube's a little smarter than that. They can see that you're trying to weigh the video down, and it basically turns them off. They won't put your content in front of people. So, what should I include in my video description to optimize it? The video description should provide a brief summary of your video content, but you do want to include your main keywords naturally in the first few sentences. You want to include relevant links, such as your website and other related videos, a call to action telling people to subscribe and call you for their real estate needs. That's the most important part, is to pick up that phone and call you. And TubeBuddy can help you generate all of this. How can I track the performance of my keywords and tags? Again, the tools like TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy has a tracker. It absolutely shows you exactly your video matrix. It shows you everything to do. It shows you where you're doing good and shows you where you're doing bad. And we'll teach you how to use it. How do I get my videos to appear in Google search? Well, SEO is the best practice. You want to include relevant keywords in your title, description, and tags. You want to make sure your videos are engaging, high retention, and watch time. YouTube looks at things like your click-through rate. They look at how long your audience stays on the channel, whether they're going from one video of yours to the next video to watch, or whether they're going from, if your video is the one that brought them to the channel, to the platform, but yet they're staying on the platform for the next 2 hours watching videos. Well, then they're going to take your video and put it in front of more people to see if the same thing happens. And if the same thing happens, that's how a video goes viral. Do thumbnails play a role in SEO search? Yes, thumbnails are critical in your click-through rate, which indirectly influences your video's ranking. YouTube promotes videos with higher click-through rates, so an eye-catching YouTube thumbnail is the best way to do that. Relevant thumbnails, and you also want to geotag those thumbnails. This is, again, something we teach you how to do. Step 4. Engage with your audience and build a community. Posting videos that are relevant with absolutely educational content is one thing. Engagement is what actually turns your viewers into clients. Uploading a video with the SEO is a solid start, but it's just the beginning, quite honest. The real magic happens when you take the next step. You start building a connection with your audience. Here's the problem, though. Most agents treat a video like a one-way street. They post, they wait, they hope, and they basically sit around and pray for results. And hope isn't a scalable strategy. When you fail to engage, you don't respond to the comments and interact with viewers, you miss the chance to build trust and nurture relationships. So the old way of getting leads to engage, let's call it like this: the traditional approach to getting leads and viewers to engage is a recipe for frustration and failure. And here's what it looks like. You scrambling to follow up with every lead within 5 minutes. Like I said, if you're a solo agent, you're buying leads on Zillow, realtor.com. That's basically where you are. You're on that hamster wheel of answering that phone and calling that customer back in 5 minutes, or they're gone. Bombarding prospects with automated voicemails, texts, and email drips, and it just all feels robotic and impersonal. Hammering leads with random times without a clear purpose or strategy. Calling with no intent to deliver value, just hoping to close them without earning the trust. Ignoring leads who aren't ready to buy for 6 months and just leaving them to drift away and while you work with somebody else, that's just not good. The results are a chorus of, I'm already working with another realtor, or could you send me more information, or worse, I'm not interested, or quit calling me. It really makes you look like a spammer or a pushy salesperson. So when the time comes to buy, they choose another agent, one who actually nurtured the relationship and delivered value all along the way. This approach doesn't just waste your time, it damages your reputation. It's outdated, it's ineffective, and it leaves you chasing leads instead of attracting them. According to a study done by The Close, 73% of homeowners are more likely to list with an agent who uses video as part of their marketing. So if you really want listings, then video is absolutely the way to go. Research shows educational real estate videos increase qualified leads by 66%. So how do you use this to your advantage? YouTube. So the new way is to nurture leads, build a community, forget chasing leads and bombarding them with generic follow-ups. The smarter way to build a thriving community is to create what we call the community leader effect. It's basically a system that nurtures leads by delivering real value and positioning you as the trusted expert in your market. And here's how you do it. You start off by creating a value-packed video playlist that deep dives into the home buying and selling process. Go beyond the surface level advice and answer every question your audience might have on that subject, like pricing strategies, how to prepare a home for sale, how to the top mistakes for first-time home buyers and how to avoid them. These videos double as powerful objection handlers that address doubts before they even come up. Next, you make interaction a priority. You respond to every comment on your videos, ask thoughtful questions, get them to engage. Instead of just answering their question, you answer their question and then ask them another question. Get them to respond, keep them active. I'd highly recommending downloading the YouTube and YouTube Studio app to stay on top of your comments so that you get a notification every time somebody comments on one of your videos. What happens when you do this right? You attract a higher quality lead. They already trust you. They know you. Clients respect your time because you've already proven your value. You build loyal community that not only comes to you when they're ready, but actively refers you to others. Even leads who haven't worked with you yet, they still refer other people. Like I told you, the people in the waiting room at the doctor's office. You stand out as the go-to expert in your market, unlike every other agent chasing the same lead and the same tired strategies. Your videos become a value-driven client acquisition tool that works for you 24/7. This isn't a marketing tactic or base level advice. Instead, it's a complete shift in how you nurture your relationships and build trust within your business. It's surprising how little effort agents put into this, but it is a proven strategy. Engagement is key. When viewers feel seen and heard, they are more likely to trust you and reach out for your services. So step 4, frequently asked questions. Here's a few of them. How do I encourage viewers to engage in my videos? Again, you ask questions throughout your videos. For example, you ask viewers to comment their thoughts on, the topic that you're discussing. So you remind them to like, subscribe, hit the little bell for notification so that they can be one of the first ones to learn everything about what you're talking about, what your subject is. And then you can say, let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced this, or what's your favorite neighborhood in this city, whatever. Comment, below and let me know so that you can get more video ideas because you'll know what they're looking for. What should I do if I'm not getting many comments on my videos? If comments are slow to come in, then you have to absolutely engage your audience throughout the video. So, you have to thank them for watching. You have to absolutely tell them that you appreciate everything. You can also do polls on community posts. We do that a lot. We use our community post, which I'll show you that too in the training, but we use our community post like a Facebook feed. This allows you to build a community, and it also allows you to build trust with your clients. How often should I reply to comments? It's best to respond to every single comment. I would absolutely respond to every comment within 24 hours. And don't worry about bad comments. There are going to be those out there that want to comment a bunch of crap on your videos. The only thing I would say is, I would put in, we'll show you how to do that, but I would put in a filter where they can't use any bad words. They can't, that type of stuff. But, if people say, hey, you're ugly, you can say, oh, write back a comment or something, say, oh, I know, but you should see my sister, it's whatever. Make it funny, and then say, you know, do you want to send us a picture of you? That kind of thing. So don't be upset by bad comments. It's going to happen. And then that was the next question. What if I receive negative comments? But how you handle them is crucial. So, you have to take constructive criticism, respond professionally. You don't want to get into a fighting contest with somebody on YouTube. That's just absolutely crazy. Just remain positive and just know that it's going to happen. You can hide the comments. You can delete them. I never do. I let them live. I mean, it's fine. How do I turn viewers into subscribers and loyal followers? Well, just like we have been talking about, you consistently provide value, you answer compelling questions that they have, you build loyalty and trust within your videos, and I promise you, these people will turn into clients. They will turn into clients. How do I keep my viewers engaged throughout the entire video? Use engaging visuals and storytelling techniques. If you've noticed throughout this whole thing, I have stopped and paused and told you stories. Well, that is what resonates with people. People like stories. So, you tell them stories. As you're going down through here, showing a neighborhood, you could tell a funny story about that happened to you in the coffee shop, what have you. Absolutely telling stories within your videos helps people get engaged. It also helps them know exactly who you are, that you're a real person. You don't want to sit there and talk like a robot. So, I mean, just keep people engaged absolutely throughout the entire video. What type of content helps build a community? Well, interactive content helps build, like Q&A. So if you can do live streams, if you can do personal stories, behind the scenes, take them to your favorite restaurant, show them what it's like to eat there, that kind of thing. The goal is to create content that invites viewers to participate and feel like they're on a part of a journey with you. They're learning about where they want to move to. So it's absolutely imperative that you keep them interested throughout the video, and that's a good way to do it. Step 5, you want to create a consistent posting schedule and a solid lead follow-up system. Now, this is probably one of the most important things. The old way of converting leads into appointments, you post a video sporadically and without a clear schedule, hoping to attract leads. You don't have any idea when your audience is, if you even have an audience at that point. You allow them to follow up at any given time of the day, that you follow up with them, and then that they have there's no sense of direction whatsoever. You let leads pile up in your CRM with no automation, if you even get leads. This basically results in no strategic follow-up. No proven times of where, when that the lead's actually going to pick up when you call. Low appointment bookings. There's a better way. People feel pressured, inconsistent growth, low viewer retention, and missed opportunities to convert viewers into leads or clients. In the end, you end up sounding like a telemarketer, and you miss out on leads that don't resonate with the way that you follow up. So ask yourself this: would you like to have someone call you at a random time just to try to sell you? I cannot stand it. Or maybe someone that has never followed up with you, or something you requested. They picked up the phone and called you just, randomly. Would you like to hear about our latest health insurance when you didn't ask to talk about health insurance? I mean, it really makes you angry. So, maybe they call you when you're at work and you're not able to answer, things of that nature. So the whole thing is, with the video marketing system that we have in place, it eliminates this completely, because what it does is the people will actually pick up the phone and call you, and it's more convenient for them. And you set up a system where they actually jump into a schedule. They will actually jump onto a calendar and book an appointment with you to have a phone call. The new way to maximize your follow-up system and book the most appointments is basically you have to develop a system of behavioral based follow-up system combined with a consistent posting schedule. So what you want to do is you have to figure out when's the best time that your audience is actually looking up. Now, I'll tell you the way we do it. We post a video every single week. We post a video on Sunday at 3 o'clock. And that's because we found that that is the when our viewers, our entire audience is most engaged. So that's, when they're actually getting on YouTube and looking at something. And so you want to put the video out there in front of them when they're actually online doing it. Now, when you first get started, you're not going to know this. So basically, I would try to develop a system where, let's say, if you're posting 2 videos a week, you might post on a Tuesday at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and then you might post again on a Thursday at 5 o'clock or, whatever. But you want to make sure you do it on the same day of the week at the same single time. And then that's the way you build an audience. They will become familiar with your posting schedule and they'll start looking forward to your postings. They'll start looking for your videos so that they'll know when to watch them. This is where we need to adjust to the lead's preferred communication style. This is where the systems and automations come into play. Because what you're going to do at that point is once they do get into your system, let's say you put them into your CRM, you have their name, their phone number, and their email address. Well, then you're gonna how they respond to you is going to be their best way of communication. You also need to pay attention to how your lead wants to be communicated with. So if you have their email and you have their phone number, especially if they ask for a phone call, then pick up the phone and call them. Don't just send them a text. If they texted you, then by all means text them back. But I usually try to ask for a phone call. I want to talk to them or a Zoom call because I want to meet them face to face. I want to see who I'm actually talking to. They already know my face, so I want to learn them. When you do this correctly, this results in higher appointment settings. Basically, it resonates with the fact that they actually show up to an appointment. When they make an appointment to you, they actually show up. You have a better return on your marketing, because your cost per lead actually goes down. If you are buying ads, a good follow-up system to put in place. So let's say you do buy some Facebook ads, because quite frankly, listen, the truth of the matter is YouTube is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So right out of the gate, if you're like me, you're still going to have to sell real estate. So that's why within this program, we not only teach you the power of YouTube, we also teach you exactly how to make Facebook ads. We teach you how to do Google marketing, how to do Google ads, set up your Google My Business, set up a CRM with a follow-up system that automates it, doing a video sales letter that you can put out there that works for you 24/7. So all these things we teach you within the program so that you can actually make money, so you don't starve to death while you're getting your YouTube channel off the ground. Regular video content builds a loyal audience and a predictable traffic source. And if you have a structured follow-up system, then basically it ensures that every viewer engagement is maximized and you convert as many viewers as you can over to clients. Consistency is key. By showing up on a regular basis and showing up on a consistent schedule and offering a clear step for your viewers that they need to take whenever they are watching your video, if you tell them concisely exactly how to get in touch with you and that you will contact them back if they do get in touch with you, and they learn to trust the fact that you're telling the truth and you are reliable in what you say, you build out a scalable system that attracts and converts leads at the same time. So the frequently asked questions on step 5 is, how often should I post video engagement? Well, listen, when we first started the channel, we were posting 2 to 3 videos a week. And I guess this would all just depend on your schedule. The key is to maintain consistency. So if you don't think you can post but 1 video a week, then don't post but 1 video a week. And of course, the more videos you do, probably the faster that you'll grow. I would suggest when you start out that you do get 2 to 3 videos a week. But I would also suggest, and we tell you in the training, to build up a bank of videos. And we'll show you exactly how to do that before you get started, because life gets in the way. So you don't want to be caught with your pants down and saying that you do videos every single week and then not being able to produce that. Second question, what if I can't keep up with my posting schedule? Well, again, that's where I just talked about it's important to plan ahead. It's important to get enough videos in the bank, and we'll show you exactly how to do that. There's a clear method on how to do that. How do I ensure my videos lead to actual leads or clients? Well, you want to include a clear call to action on every single video. Within our videos, we have a clear script. We tell you step by step exactly how to do this. We have a call to action at the first of the video, and then we have a call to action at the end of the video. We make it clear that we want to show you exactly what it's like to live in our area and move to our area, vacation in our area, so on and so forth. But we do make it 100% clear that we are real estate agents, and we want you to call us when you get ready to make that move. Make it clear within the video. Next question, how do I set up a lead follow-up system for YouTube viewers? We use a CRM tool that we put that information into, and we collect information when they call, like email addresses, phone numbers. We put them into a system where they get on an automated drip campaign to where we give them actual content information that they can use. We don't send them grandma's cookie recipes. We send them market updates. We send them newsletters. We send them things going on in the area. Recently, our airport here just became a hub for Allegiant Airlines. So, basically we tell them that information. That's pretty important information, especially if they're traveling from somewhere that this airline flies to, like Knoxville, Tennessee, or Washington, D.C., where now you can make a round trip starting in summer of next year for $39. So that's important information. And that's the kind of stuff that you want to put out there, stuff that's useful. Good question here. What if I don't have time to follow up with the leads personally? Well, that's why you set up an automated system. An automated system, like, there are some out there like MailChimp, Follow Up Boss, HubSpot, things of that nature. But the CRM that we use is Go High Level. And Go High Level, you can put in an automated campaign. There's also KV Core. KV Core is a good one, where you can put in automations. You can set up the emails ahead of time. You can actually put these people into a drip campaign, and they get valuable information from you time over time every single week. And you're in front of them so that whenever they think about real estate, they think about you. How can I track whether my posting schedule and follow-up systems are working? Well, we use YouTube analytics to track everything as far as the retention, the watch time, the click-through rates, all the stuff that matters. We'll explain it all to you within the training. We'll show you exactly how to use those analytics to your advantage. And we'll show you the entire system that we use. Let's see, another question. What if my videos aren't generating leads despite my consistent posting? Well, there's things you can do. You can evaluate your click-through rate. You can find out whether you are engaging videos to make your audience actually get involved. There's a lot of things that you can experiment with, different thumbnails, different titles. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do, and we'll show you exactly how to do that within this process. Should I use YouTube scheduling post videos automatically? Absolutely. YouTube is pretty unique in the fact that they will allow you to schedule videos out. So like, let's say you're doing one video a week and you have 4 videos in the bank that you've already gotten. You've already done the videos, you've edited them, you've done everything that you need to do to them. You just need to post them. Well, you can post those videos and schedule them out weeks, months, even years, believe it or not, in advance. So YouTube's unique in that fact. And yes, you need to take full advantage of it. Is it important to align my follow-up system with my posting schedule? Yes. Aligning your follow-up system with your posting schedule helps you capitalize on the momentum of each new video that you post. For example, if you release a video on Tuesday, you can schedule follow-up emails to go out on Wednesday or Thursday to viewers who interacted with that content. This keeps your audience engaged and maximize the impact of each and every single video. How can I build anticipation for the next video? Well, again, this is where the community tab comes in. You can also use social media platforms like Facebook. You can set up a Facebook group for your YouTube channel that kind of points back to the YouTube channel. Every single thing that we do, our website, our Facebook, everything always points back to the YouTube channel. It gets people into the YouTube channel. And the reason why is because I want them to see my face. I want them to hear my voice. I want them to get used to hearing me speak. It almost seems like they're speaking to you without speaking to you. And it really builds trust, reliability, and it makes you an expert. It absolutely does. What if my audience changes their interest? Should I adjust my schedule and follow-up system? Yes, it's important to stay flexible. So within TubeBuddy, they actually show you the posting times. Well, actually within YouTube itself, it'll show you the ideal posting time that when your audience, once you built up an audience, it shows you when their engagement is at their peak. So you can look at that schedule and that's when you should absolutely post. And that will change from time to time. So as you're building up your audience, the bigger your audience gets, well, then it will actually narrow down those times and show you, the best time to post a video may be, Friday at 2 a.m. in the morning. I mean, and if that's the case, then that's when you should post. So as you can see, all you need to do is those 5 steps. You need to identify your niche and target audience. You need to plan content that provides value and solves problems. Optimize videos for eyeballs and traffic generation. You need to engage with your audience, absolutely answer each and every comment, and build a community. You need to create a consistent posting schedule, and you need to have a solid lead follow-up system. And you can build a successful video marketing platform to scale up your real estate business, generating leads even while you sleep, giving you a predictable and consistent lead flow of warm prospects that are qualified and ready to talk to you, and potentially boosting your GCI to well over $300,000 a year with our proven system. If you like what was shown in today's training and you like the idea of creating your own video marketing system, setting up direct response marketing campaigns, creating a value-driven system, and also engineering a lead follow-up system to maximize all your appointment setting and actually get clients calling you, then here are a few steps you can do and start to implement what was shown to you today. You can hire an in-house marketing team. However, this will likely fail because any marketer worth their salt is already rich and not looking for a job. They've already built out a multi-million-dollar company. Sorry, but it's true. So if you do decide to take the chance on using someone, it will put you back a minimum of, say, $5,000 a month. That's $60,000 a year that you're spending to have somebody else help you do this. This is without considering the cost of training. And in a recent study done by Training Magazine, an average employer spends $1,286 a year training an employee and devoted 42.1 hours to training them. So do you have time to do that? There is also the cost of benefits. You have benefits for an employee. You have, things such as life insurance, medical insurance, dental plans, things of that nature. The list goes on. According to a professor at MIT, School of Management, the salary plus benefit usually totals 1.25 times base pay for a $60,000 employee, which actually equates to about $75,000 a year. So, you can do this yourself by hiring somebody in-house. You can also do all of this yourself and risk the chance of that it goes just horribly wrong, without any training, just, go straight from the hip and try to do it all on your own. So this is going to take you at least 12 hours a day. When I first got started on this, doing this training, I was sitting in this chair in front of my computer for 12, 14, sometimes 16 hours a day, watching different training videos, going through the whole process myself, just trying to figure everything out. And it was absolutely exhausting. I mean, I really thought I was going to get a divorce over it because, my wife wasn't happy. Nothing was going right within my life. I mean, I absolutely was just going down the rabbit hole, spinning out of control because I could not figure this stuff out on my own. It was so exhausting. It'll probably age you about 20 years in the span of 2 years. I mean, it really does put a lot of stress on you. So option 2, you can test drive marketing lead gen companies, like Zillow, Boomtown, Bold Leads, realtor.com, just to name a few. You could be like I was, where I was paying $2,500 a month and I was getting probably 3 or 4 people a month that I was talking to, and only one of them was worth any kind of salt. And then after I gave them all this information, they wound up using somebody else in the long run. It's exhausting and it's expensive and it's ridiculous. And good luck getting out of the contract. I mean, it took me almost 2 years to completely get out of the contract and get them to stop. You know, I mean, I would cancel a credit card and somehow they would get another credit card. I mean, it was just crazy. They also own your website and SEO. There are things called pixels in the back end. So if you're in their CRM and in their website using their technology, they gather the information. And guess what? They own it. You don't own it. And they also own you. Option 3, you can work with us. Let's just cut to the chase. You've got 2 choices. You can keep fumbling around, wasting your time and burning money trying to figure out YouTube on your own, or you can work with us and do the fast track to get good, quick results. Here's the deal. We've cracked the code on using YouTube to generate consistent, high quality leads without spending a dime on ads. Our proven system is battle tested and tailored specifically for real estate agents. Anybody can use it, but we have tailored this to specifically real estate agents. It isn't some cookie cutter nonsense. It's the exact blueprint that we use to build out our channel. We pull thousands of viewers every single month, turn them into clients, and that in turn turns them into money. So they like, know, and trust us even before they pick up the phone. When you work with us, you're not just buying a program or a course. You're getting a shortcut. You skip the brutal trial and error. You don't have to go through all the pain that I did when I went down the rabbit hole trying to figure all this out. I figured it out for you. I've laid it out to a simple step-by-step process. So literally all you have to do is follow the steps. One by one, build it out, and they will come. You get a system that delivers predictable, scalable results. You get a pipeline of leads that grow your business while giving you back your time and freedom. And let's be honest, that's what you're after. More leads, more profit, and more time off. I mean, that's what everyone's after. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, burning out, or just being average, it's time to step it up. Work with us and we'll show you how to dominate your market. Leave your competition in the dust and make YouTube the most valuable tool in your toolbox. This isn't for everyone. It is for the agents who are serious about leveling up. So let's go over who this is actually for. If you're an agent or a team leader, you've been riding the roller coaster of referrals and your network, crossing your fingers every single month and waiting for the well to go dry. Deep down, one bad month and the entire thing's gone. It falls apart. Some days you're totally lost. You're staring at your calendar, wondering what the heck you're going to do and where your next client's coming from. You've knocked on doors. You've called FSBOs. You've called expired leads. You've sent out all the postcards. You keep running into dead ends. Praying this week will be the magic script that'll actually work to get somebody to pick up the phone and call you. It's exhausting. And you've been on the grind every single day, trapped in a business where you're just not making the kind of money that you want to make. Absolutely, you're working for your money instead of your money working for you. You're watching the discount brokerages with their cheap cut rates and everything come in, swoop in, and take the clients that you've been absolutely cultivating, trying to get. It's exhausting. And again, they're the clients. You bend over backwards. You show them 15 different properties. Or, you buy a lead off of Zillow or realtor.com and you spend $1,500 to get that lead. You give them all this information and they wind up using a different agent because, they're not loyal. They don't know you. They don't trust you. They don't have a clue who you are. And you've been told, just stay consistent. The clients will come. But listen, it's crickets, no leads, no return on investment. You're spending all this money because you just don't know how to do it. Or maybe you're like most agents, you're hopping from one lead gen source to another, Facebook ads that you really don't know how to set up. We can teach you exactly how to set those up to where they can work for you. Google My Business or Google Ads. You're spending money on that. You don't know what you're doing there either because it's not properly SEO'd. You don't understand the whole process. All of that we can streamline for you. YouTube, you put a video out on YouTube, and you were like I was when I first got started on YouTube. You just put the video out there, you think it's going to go viral and people are going to start calling you. Well, it don't work that way, but we will show you how it works. You're pouring money into one low quality lead source after another, desperate for something to stick. You're always looking for the new shiny penny. You just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, hoping that something will work. Again, looking for the newer, shinier penny. It's like the weight loss systems. There's really only one true way to lose weight. You have to take in less calories than you're actually spending on energy. You're burning more calories than you're taking in, and that is absolutely 100% the only way to lose weight. But there's so many weight loss programs out there, take this pill, you'll lose this weight. You don't have to exercise. It's all a bunch of mess. It's not true. And that's exactly what's going on with your lead sources. You think you throw money after it, and all you're doing is throwing good money after bad advertising. So if you want to make a bulletproof lead system where clients are actually calling you, they respect your time, they know, like, and trust you up front, and absolutely turn it into a 24/7 lead generation machine, then this is for you. Again, here's our story. We created a successful video marketing system, i.e. YouTube channel, using the same system that I'm going to teach you. And in 1 year and 10 months, we've been able to successfully close a little over $25 million in sales with another $75 million in the pipeline. We've been able to hire 2 buyer's agents, 1 transaction coordinator. We have generated well over 100 new qualified leads from our videos, getting 3.3 million impressions with over 300,000 views and 17,300 watch hours, which equates to about 9 years of prospecting if you were prospecting 8 hours a day. And nobody does that. We did all of this without spending a single dime on paid ads. No cold calling, no door knocking. And listen, hundreds of other agents from all over the world have taken action. Why do you see so many YouTubers out there, real estate agents who are doing YouTube? Is because it works. It absolutely works. So here's what's going to happen when you work with us. You'll be able to establish, know, like, and trust your leads through value-driven video marketing system. You'll get the entire process thought out for you. It's just a matter of implementation. You just have to simply do it. You can finally get rid of your big portal leads such as Zillow, realtor.com, that are just burning all your money out of your pocket. You will experience a steady stream of high-quality leads generated organically through YouTube content, eliminating the need for expensive ads. There's just no need for it. You can buy the Facebook ads. We'll show you the proper way to do that you can set those up where it's not costing you a fortune. And the whole reason behind that is so that you can generate leads. You can actually have something coming in to pay the bills while you're getting your YouTube set up. You can scale your business efficiently, attracting clients around the clock, 24/7, with no cold calling and no door knocking. That is very important. You can differentiate yourself in the market from other agents, avoiding competition. I mean, you will stand out from the crowd. You'll create an efficient system. It means no longer you have to be chained to your phone, get better quality leads, and you can have work satisfaction. You'll actually enjoy your job now. You future-proof your business, ensuring that you are relevant and successful for years to come, no matter what happens in the market. So how does all this work? Before, when you did marketing, it would be competing with other agents and similar strategies, like paying for Zillow, realtor.com, chasing versus attracting. And that just does not work. Either this, or you would approach a lead generation company that would run generic buyer campaigns for you, and then you send them to your IDX site, and guess what? They own all the data. But now you can generate high quality leads and set appointments using a video marketing system that will help you build out without having to worry about anything. We provide all of this for you through magnetic marketing, the simple method for YouTube. So here's what you get when you get in the program. You get the exact tools you need to build a successful YouTube channel for your video marketing. We will walk you through step by step and identify your target audience. The exact AI prompts. We use a lot of AI within our system because, hey, that's where the future is headed. Making the videos, narrowing down your niche. We will show you how to do the research, how to find the exact content you need to shoot your videos to attract clients and make your phone ring. That's the most important part. We give you word by word scripts and show you exactly what to say while you're making your videos. Before, when you wanted to generate leads online, you would either run ads yourself and waste thousands of dollars, or you would approach a lead generation company that would run generic campaigns and send them to your IDX website. But now you can generate high quality leads and set appointments by using video marketing and using our magnetic marketing system to turn your lead gen source into a 24/7 lead generation machine. So you're also going to get access. You're going to get a step-by-step guide that shows you exactly what videos to shoot. You get a copy and paste version of the exact script that we have used, and you will know exactly what to say in your videos. So you're not just standing there saying, well, what do I say? You'll know exactly what to say. You get a chart that shows you the exact flow in order to shoot your content to make it easier when it comes time for editing. You get a step-by-step guide on how to do each videos. We show you how to do office videos, Google Map tours, listing videos, etc. The list goes on and on and on. And the main thing is to attract the most clients that you can attract with each and every video. We will show you the exact way to set up your phone so that you can shoot videos from your phone and you can get the best high quality video that you can get. And we'll show you the exact microphones to buy so that you can get good audio, because audio is way more important than video. I can tell you, I learned that the hard way. Before, when agents wouldn't properly optimize their videos, SEO, or geotag thumbnails, most people don't even know what that is. Their content fails to be discovered by the right audience. It's just not searchable. So YouTube and other platforms use sophisticated algorithms that prioritize videos with relevant keywords, location information, and high click-through rates. If these elements are missing and they're not applied correctly, the algorithm has little reason to promote the video. So it just sits there in la la land. Without optimizing these critical areas, agents essentially are posting content in a crowded space and it will get lost forever. No client will ever find it. This results in low views, minimal engagement, and ultimately you're missing out on business. Proper SEO, geotagging, and thumbnail optimization are essential to making your videos rank higher, attract clicks, and attract the right viewers in your local market. So what you'll get with this program, you will get access to a step-by-step guide to basic video editing 101. So there are some advanced editing that you can, get on down the line, but we teach you exactly the basic editing tools so that you can get started at minimal cost. You will get a copy and paste guide to video upload defaults that will ultimately save you time, so you don't have to repeat the same steps over and over and over again when you're uploading your videos. You will get a simple and easy method for geotagging your thumbnails. So when you take a picture on a phone, say an iPhone or an Android, that phone is geotagged for the location that you actually took that picture. But once you take that picture, put it into a program, say like Canva, and you turn it into a thumbnail, well, that picture is no longer geotagged. So you have to geotag it to the location of where you actually took that picture so that it becomes searchable within Google. We show you exactly how to do that. You will get a step-by-step guide that shows you the analytics and what to look for and how to understand and comprehend the analytics to get them to work for you. You will get a complete guide on how to properly upload your content for optimal viewing, making sure that you reach your desired outcome with each video. And listen, this was just a bird's eye view of everything. There's way more inside. Inside this program, you will get so much more. We not only provide you with all the tools that you will need to create a 24/7 lead generation machine in your video marketing system, you will have access to so much more, such as our lead generation, organic and paid ads, training inside our real estate mastery program. So what does it cost? So listen, if you bought all this separately, we've kind of done a little research on this. With everything that you get, you get a content packed program where we help you craft a stellar sales argument and transpose a video sales letter. You can run direct response marketing campaigns to video sales letter funnel, nurture all your leads with content with a content portal, and engineer a lead follow-up system and communication style to book appointments. So we show you exactly step by step how to do all this. The video sales letter within itself is probably worth somewhere in the neighborhood of $4,800. Your advertising mastery online is about $7,800. Content portals, $2,800. Sales lead and conversion trainings, about $10,800. The Facebook community, the information and the community feel that you're going to get in there is invaluable. We do weekly coaching calls to support you after the fact. So you're not just buying a program and get left in the dust. Our magnetic marketing YouTube made the simple ways worth about $5,900. All of this together would be valued at, say, $32,100, but that is not what we charge you. Everything is based upon your needs. You may not need all of this. You may only be interested in one or two of these products. So you need to book a call with us so we can tell you exactly. We will interview you and customize this to fit your needs. So here's your next step. Book a call. If you're ready to stay one step ahead of your competitors and add profits to your bottom line, then just schedule a call with us. And there's a link in here to schedule a call. We optimize for client results. So we want everybody who buys the program to get the best results that they can possibly get out of this. So, listen, we only bring on a certain amount of clients. We want to give the attention that is deserved when you buy this program. If you're interested in getting started, you need to act now. Otherwise, you can join our waiting list and watch one of your competitors in your market take off instead of you. Remember, we have limited space. We're only taking so many clients per month. So if you're still watching this, you got to act now. Book a call. If you're ready to stay one step ahead of your competitors, add profits to your bottom line, please schedule a call with us here. We would love to discuss your exact needs. So frequently asked questions on this. What if it doesn't work? Listen, after talking to numerous agents, seeing what does and doesn't work and everything across the line, this is the best system that we have found so far. And we have, over 30 plus years experience in sales. And the only way that this will not work is if you fail to execute. If you don't put in the work, then absolutely it's going to fail. How much time is needed to do this properly? You need just a few hours a day to set this up. Once we have it all set up, then it's very low maintenance from your end to keep it going. So another frequently asked question is, do I actually need this? Well, listen, this last paragraph is a little long. You can pause the video right here and read this entire thing. But the fact of the matter is, are you wanting to take the vacation that you always wanted? You want to surprise your husband or your wife with a Tesla, whatever your why is, that's what you need to figure out your why. And if you're tired of spending all this money on ads that don't work, door knocking, cold calling, trying to find the newest, shiniest penny, then absolutely this is for you, and you do need to do this. You just need to ask yourself that question. So how much effort is needed on your part? We've done all the work we could for you from our end. We've tried to make this as easy as possible for you. We've done what we could, but we've left out what we cannot do for you. You have to implement the system. If you can't invest a few hours of your time, this is not for you. If you don't want to make sizable profits, this is not for you. It's not for everybody. So what if you're thinking, well, I have a tight budget, but I really do want to do this? You can speak with us about discounted packages. We have other ways to try to help you out. We do have some special offers that we might be able to fit right into your budget. We can make this affordable. You just need to speak to us. What percentage of our customers are successful? Quite frankly, this is the truth. 100% of our clients who follow our outlined action steps are successful. There's no way you can fail if you simply follow the process and implement what we tell you to do. Listen, guys, that's going to do it for today's training. Thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget, if you want to change your life, if you want to get back your freedom, then absolutely book a call with us. Talk to us about this and see if this is right for you. We're waiting on your call.